Hello everybody and welcome. We're in DCS world and I've pulled out the Apache like I said I would. This is an absolute beauty of an aircraft. Of all helicopters, this is absolutely my favorite. And with Quick Flight and their Apache for Microsoft Flight Simulator, kind of built an itch to get back into DCS world and to deep dive and learn this. And that's what we're doing. So far, starting it up, I'm good at. Taking off, okay. Flying, decent. Landing, impossible. Shooting weapons, haven't tried yet. I need to learn that. It's definitely on the list of learning. We're going to be shooting rockets, Hellfires, and 30 millimeters eventually. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. I promise you, we are going to actually have a lot of fun with this aircraft in the future. Once I learn the systems, understand it, be able to use George, which is our gunner up front. I have lots of plans. But let's go ahead and jump inside and we can start this beautiful beast up. So right now we are in Afghanistan. I'm going to turn my head tracker on. We're in Afghanistan. We're in the Coast Province Heliport. And this is actually considered Salerno. Let's go ahead and turn on the battery. APU's on. Yes, this is considered Salerno. I've actually flown in here. Let's go ahead and shut the door. George should shut his door in a moment. There he goes. But yes, I have been to Salerno. This is actually on here, at least in DCS, this is called Coast Heliport. I hope they change it to Salerno what it's supposed to be called. But yeah, this was the region I was in, the Coast Province. In that direction is Camp Clark, which we're going to see if we're going to head that direction. Locate Camp Clark. I don't know if they actually replicated it in this sim. I hope they do if they haven't. So I'm going to make sure to tag Eagle Dynamics so they can see this and be like, oh, okay. I don't know. We'll see if anything actually happens. Let's go ahead and start her up a little bit more. We're going to start the engines up. Engine 1 first. Actually, no, we're going to move these stuff to idle. Throttled, oops, wrong button. It's Alt home for left power lever, and then left shift home for the right. Once those are into idle, then we can start the engines. Engine 1 starting. All right, should be good. Let's go ahead and turn on this system here. This is for, I believe, our chafes and flares. But yeah, this system is very complicated. I need to learn this. I know on the gunner seat, there's another screen where you can use for your FLIR. I believe FLIR can be also used on these screens as well. Let's go ahead and turn on engine 2. Engine 2 is spooling up. All right, engine 2 starting. Once everything's started and it's idling, we can go ahead and put the levers into full power, and then we can shut off our APU. But yeah, this is a beauty of an aircraft. Let's go on the outside. We're in the 82nd Airborne helicopter. There we go. That looked weird for a second. Yeah, this is the 82nd Airborne's livery. I believe it's the Wolf Pack they're called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we got some Hellfires, we got some rockets, and then that chain gun. 30 millimeter chain gun. All right. Let's go ahead and also set up our lights. All right, and go full power.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
APU is off. Looking good, sounding good. Let's go ahead and disengage the wheel brakes and see if we can pull the collective up and start taxiing. So we're at Salerno in Afghanistan, Coast Province, DCS world. This is considered Coast Heliport, but it is really Salerno. I've flown in here in a C-130 and flown in and out on a Chinook. That direction is where I was stationed at a place called Camp Clark. And that's where we're trying to go, is see if Camp Clark is even resembled in here. But so I have to say the Apache's not that bad at taxiing. But we're gonna go ahead and take off here. The heliport here, the airport, the dirt runway is not really modeled. It just is a satellite imaging floor of the airpad or the runway. But hopefully DCS World or Eagle Dynamics updates that and puts an actual runway there. I would love to see this look like the Salerno that I know. Well, let's go ahead and take off. Let's see how sketchy this is going to get.
Rotor RPM high.
Come on, lift up. Ooh, slam that back wheel down. Like I said, still learning this aircraft. There we go, we're off the ground. Could have been a little bit smoother about it. So we're heading in the direction of Camp Clark. God, I love the Apache. I saw the Apaches out here all the time. That mountain that we were up against, Camp Clark's up against, was used as a firing range. I mean, not just by our Apaches, but also by our artillery shells from the 82nd Airborne Artillery, which coincidentally were flying the 82nd Airborne's Apache. That was not planned. But I will say the Afghanistan environment in this sim is very well done. Of course, I mean, it's not the whole world, so they don't have to have the whole world to worry about. It's just one whole map of all of Afghanistan with some Iran, portions of Iran, Pakistan, and stuff to the north. I mean, it's really nice. It's still early access. Really happy to see that they're doing this. Brings back memories. But they need to bring back Camp Clark. That is a must. Let's go exterior. I forgot to take that call sign tag off. I would try to do it right now, but I have to let go of the stick. And if I let go of the stick, it goes... Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh, it's F10. There. So it's somewhere out here. This Camp Clark. I think it's farther out. I want to say it's like, well, that's right. It's not like my Microsoft Flight Sim where I can use the cursor. I want to say it's hard to say. It's hard to say where it's at. So in Microsoft Flight Sim, it's much easier to pinpoint something. This is a little bit harder because I don't have an actual like satellite imaging that I have up at the moment. But I want to say we were really close to a big red mountain range, so we were ballpark in here somewhere. Now you could do a barrel, if I can talk, barrel roll with the Apache. Will I try to do that? We may try to do that. Our shadow down there. Let's bring up the map here. Let's see if we can maintain. It's got to be like right there. Okay, cool. Kind of got worried that I was like, all right, I hope I didn't crash yet. Keyword, yet. Don't know if I will. I want to say it's maybe directly ahead. But yeah, we're going to learn a lot with this helicopter. I'm going to have fun with this. And hope everyone sticks around. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I am planning on having some fun with this thing, learning all I can. Forgot to turn that on. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to find where Clark is around here. I bet you it's like right up here, because I remember a pass, so it's got to be like right here. We're gonna go check out over here and see what that is. Got our little M4 rifle sitting by George. Ours is right here. Yeah, Cam Clark has got to be over here. I know that we don't move. The Apache is not like a I mean, it's a fast helicopter, but it's I don't know if I should the wording may not come out right. It's not as fast as a Chinook, but actually in reality I think it is. I don't know. Now I think it is, my mind just lost all focus into reality and understanding of anything. Well, I do know that Camp Clark was like in a bowl, and this is still considered the bowl, and we were on the edge of it. Now, I don't know if they're actually using satellite imaging, because or it would show where it's at, but that's probably what's going to throw me all off. Yeah, there's nothing that really resembles the satellite imaging of it. I think it was actually in this area. Semi-familiar. Maybe? Oh, it's hard to say. Their satellite imaging they use is very low poly, very, very low resolution. So it's almost impossible. Because we had no mountains looking towards coast. I want to say it was in this general area. Yes, I want to say it was in this general area. All right, let's go ahead and fly over this village. Low pass. Piss off the locals. Now we'll attempt to land this thing, but I'm not going to promise anything like spectacular. Just having a bit of fun. Oh, I may attempt a barrel roll. I told myself I wouldn't do it, but they do it in real life, so. I need altitude though if I want to do that. Weapons page. Trying to get the FLIR. That's fine. I think we got enough altitude. Let's now pick up a little bit of airspeed. And go. Well, we did it. Probably wasn't pretty looking. Let's go and land right here. Let's go ahead and attempt a landing. Attempt at a landing.
Rotor RPM low.
Nope.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Hey, look, there's our tail. So I think we had a little bit of a vortex issue. I forget the terminology, but yeah, that was a problem. That was a problem. Never claim to be an expert at this, just FYI. Oh, practice makes perfect. I probably only have in this helicopter probably 3 hours, 4 hours of flight time, if that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a fun video. Not meant to be serious, but just be fun and kind of, I'm not going to say goofy, but definitely not to show off any skills. Entertaining is probably the best wording for it. So, hope you guys like, subscribe, and come back again for some more. Later.